Manchand Malik had managed to breach the country's highest and securest office, the Prime Minister's office. But even before the police could actually catch him, Malik, who served as a high-ranking Deputy Director of the Research and Analysis Wing, or RAW, for 5 years, till 2005, is now absconding. The alleged infiltration of the PMO's office was revealed after Anuj Bharadwaj, Director Aviation Research Center, who is working in the Cabinet Secretariat right now, registered an FIR at the Lodi Colony Police Station in New Delhi. With no trace of the alleged mole, he has now been declared an absconder. It is feared that Malik has leaked confidential security information. He is also believed to have stolen some sensitive documents. As soon as the breach was revealed, the team immediately left for 24 Parganas in West Bengal to verify the residential address given by Malik. And surprise, surprise, the man turned out to be a Bangladeshi national, and that, of course, raises even more questions on what a Bangladeshi official was doing as an official of RAW.
From Delhi, we have Arun Bhagat, former Director of the Intelligence Bureau, and from Kolkata, Mr. B.P. Nandi, who has been formerly Additional Secretary of the Research and Analysis Wing, is with us. Big story there. If this is true, this should be just a huge embarrassment, perhaps one of the biggest ever infiltrations of the security establishment in the country. Mr. Nandi, you heard about it, to you first. What would a person who has been Deputy Director of the Counterintelligence Unit of the Cabinet Secretariat know about India's secrets?
Well, he will know everything relating to the security arrangements of the organization, what countermeasures are being taken, who are the people whom we suspect as operating against our security, and it could be of immense use to the agency of which he was the agent.
Right. He was in office for 6 years and nobody noticed.
Well, I'm not too sure you got the designation of this gentleman right, because if I know the system of the RNAW, where I've had the privilege of working for many years, unless there has been a revolutionary change, I don't think an officer could be appointed as a deputy director. So perhaps you have got the designation wrong. He may have come in at a capacity, at a lower level. I think you need to check on this.
Okay, but this is a gentleman, what we are absolutely sure about, joined RAW as a cadre officer in the headquarters, given sundry postings between 1999 and 2003 on the Northeast desk, specifically with Intelligence Coalition. Makes a strange disappearance in 2005. Furnishes 2 addresses. RAW is not able to locate him, and it is found that he is a Bangladeshi citizen. Would you be concerned, Mr. Bhagat?
Of course, it is a matter of concern. Certainly, it is a matter of concern. But again, I would like to repeat, because my hunch is that he could not have been a deputy director. That doesn't seem possible. Because even if he had joined 6 years back, there's no way he would have got promoted.
Okay, let's leave that apart, because that is more procedural if one looks at the larger issue of the fact that he infiltrated a department.
No, I won't say that. You see, it is not procedural at all. You see, because the access that you have to information within the department also depends on the position that you hold in the department.
But would you say a Bangladeshi can be recruited in RAW?
No, that's what I said. It is a matter of concern, and obviously, if it is so, there has been a very serious slip-up. And that slip-up will have to be inquired into very fully.
Right. Mr. Nandi, the fact is that all these details about the gentleman, including the fact that he was Deputy Director in the year 2003, has actually come out of an FIR filed by an official of the Cabinet Secretariat in the police station. So these are verified details that we've got. How can a person of this rank have been put in office without checks and balances, even on the nationality front?
Well, the point is, for many years now, these security organizations, call it IB or REW and other organizations, these have become soft organizations. In fact, the security is the least priority of these organizations, and this is not the first time that a man of such position is suspected or has been found to be working for a foreign country. There have been officers of much higher rank. Additional Director of IB, for example, Mr. Arun Bhagat will be knowing it perfectly well few years back. Then the Joint Secretary, whose name is very familiar now, Ravinder Singh in RNAW, and last year, in fact, a number of senior officers of the RNAW and even of the National Security Advisor's Office were compromised by a superpower intelligence agencies. So this has become almost a commonplace thing. This is because of the softness of the organization and the complacency and indifference of senior officers in really checking these things happening. So this man, Himanthan Malik, I don't know at what point of time or at what rank he has joined this organization, but the fact is that the Bangladeshis are coming into hordes and many of them, I'm sure, are being used by their agencies to infiltrate our security organizations. And this danger has become almost unmanageable. And at the same time, I can tell you one case. He's of course not a Bangladeshi citizen, but a high academic, an university professor who has been working for a particular intelligence agency of a neighboring country. Reports were sent by IB and RNW field formations from Calcutta, but still this man could make it to the National Security Advisory Board.
Name the person, sir. Name the person, sir. If you're making the charge on your name, so do you have the basis to make the charge ready?
No, I have
documents to make the charge.
I can tell you there are plenty of documents in the two intelligence organizations. It is for the organizations to verify, and for your information, I have informed the present National Security Advisor. He was at that time, of course, only a senior advisor to the Prime Minister, but I had informed him, given the name, address and everything, and nothing was done.
Okay.
The man continued for next couple of years.
Important point.
So this is the kind of seriousness. This is the type of seriousness that we have. Even at that level, no action was taken because the man had political pull.
Mr. Bhagat, important points being made there. I want you to respond to this situation. The gentleman...
Well, the first point that he has made, I think is very valid, that things do need to be tightened up because the frequency of such cases has definitely increased in the past few years. And one would hope that it is being looked into. As regards the specific instance or the case that he is talking about, I have absolutely no idea, so I cannot comment.
Surely the government is taking notice of what has been said tonight. Mr. Nandi and Arun Bhagat, big story on Times Now. India's intelligence agency has been breached, and this needs to be investigated at the highest level.